How are you watching this video? Well, you actually are using this thing called API. So API stands for Application Programming Interface, which is a way to essentially get data. So this is how it looks like, where you get your data from a cloud server over here, and then it will send you the data to your website, and essentially your website will load a YouTube video as what you're watching right now. So there are a couple steps for application programming interface. So the first step is you go to a URL. Second is you send a request. Third is you wait. And lastly, you receive a response. So let's go through an example where you essentially go to our YouTube channel, which is Sigma School. So please subscribe and watch out for any new videos coming up. So let's go to the first step, which is to go to the URL. So essentially you go to youtube.com/@joinsigma/videos. And this is the address of where all of our videos are stored right now. So with that, we will actually send a request, because when we type in the URL, we are actually sending the request to the YouTube server. And what this YouTube server is that it will actually run through its whether the URL is valid, and if it is, then it will send back some data. So that's why we wait when we load up our YouTube app or even go to the URL, and we will receive a response which contains the data that we need, which is essentially our Sigma School YouTube channel. And this is a success. What if we were to go to an incorrect URL, which essentially, can you spot the error? If you're a developer, you probably can see the error is I am missing an A in join Sigma, right? It's not join Sigma, right? So we will send the request to the YouTube server, but the YouTube server can't really find this specific address or URL. And then what it does is that while you're waiting, it actually sends back a response to you, and you receive a response. And the response is this little monkey saying that this page isn't available, set live. And that means this is an error. So in APIs, usually you either have success or you have an error. So to summarize, API is just how software communicate and share data with each other.